Well, Gloob did it again. This week, Perfection and Emotion were both released for all the world to enjoy. Now, if you're a reasonable person and memorize the publishing schedule of all the Miraculous Ladybug Season 5 episodes, this might confuse you, because those are far ahead of where the last episode stopped. And you are correct, because both episodes very clearly require some information going into it. This video has spoilers for both of them, by the way. At first, I was confused as to why these episodes were released together. I mean, I'm usually confused because at this point, it really does feel like someone involved is doing their job phenomenally poorly for out of order releases and long hiatuses to be the norm of this show. And it's extra annoying for me because both of these episodes make me want to make character analysis videos for the characters in them, but I can't because I don't know if I missed anything from unaired episodes. After watching both episodes, however, I feel like whoever released them did it to bring to light one single fan theory. Kagami is a senti-monster. Most of the evidence for this comes from Emotion, but Perfection is important too as it has scenes that on their own wouldn't confirm anything, but with Emotion in mind, solidifies previous evidence. The most important factor is Felix. In Emotion, we get more information of his goals and plans that make his treatment of Kagami so much more notable, starting with this. Now I thought this was just Adrien feeling upset because of something that happened in a skipped episode connected to the ring, but knowing this is Felix puts it in a whole new light. As shown in Feast, Peacock Miraculous holders can recognize objects with amok within them, something that would definitely take Felix by surprise. And his behavior only supports this idea. Felix's thing is a desire for freedom, which supports the all but confirmed theory that he and Adrien are senti-monsters, and he shows a general lack of care for humans who aren't his mother because of it. But here's the thing, he doesn't show a lack of care for Kagami. He talks about her in a way that emphasizes sympathy for her lack of freedom. When you think it's Adrien, you think he's just being more rebellious than usual, but when you know it's Felix, you realize this is basically him giving Kagami the same consideration he gives Adrien about how controlling their parents are. Except Adrien's dad is literally controlling him. He wouldn't equate that to any old helicopter parent. The fact that she's the only person he leaves in Paris after he gets rid of all the humans makes this even more telling. Felix has shown a lot of sympathy for Amoks, even ones designed to do nothing but destroy. And yet he gives Kagami, a human girl that as far as I know he barely interacts with, a chance to obtain freedom. He doesn't give that to any of the humans, just her. So Kagami is a senti-monster and Felix knows. This would be an interesting enough theory, but it's the events of Perfection that really sell the idea. Perfection, more than any other Kagami episode, really plays into the idea that she doesn't really get people, a fact that causes her pain, which is ironic because she's the only person in the show I can actually believe doesn't need to turn her brain off to consider Lila a friend, mostly because she doesn't really know her. And this may play into her being a senti-monster because her attitude would be a result of the emotions used in her formation.
Deveria ter criado você com a minha raiva. Seu poder é terrível. O que teria acontecido se eu me descontrolasse?
However, I actually thought that this theory was dead once her ring got akkumatized because if that's where her amok is, then she'd die when it was broken. Except it wasn't broken. She overcame the akkumatization herself and her ring was left untouched. And while that's not really evidence of anything, paired with the information regarding the possibility it contains an amok, it becomes very notable. Of course, if she is a senti-monster, then her family would definitely know. Well, okay then. Honestly, the fact she's allowed to keep the ring on herself speaks volumes about the differences between her and Adrien. And I plan on making a video about that and the differences between the theorized senti-humans when we get more information. Until then, please like the video if you enjoyed it, comment your thoughts, subscribe, and check out my Miraculous Ladybug videos for more content. Thank you, and good day.